Hi! In this video, we're going to take a look at something called icon families. I'm going to be using the Unity 84 sequence software for this demonstration, but you can find these icon families in all of the different versions of Unity. You may remember that when we looked at the verbs, that we could pair any one of these icons with the verb keys,
like,
to say a verb.
want, here,
Since there are 42 icons that I refer to as the semantic icons, those that carry the meaning, we can therefore say 42 different verbs. I can say read,
read,
or walk,
walk,
but icon plus verb gives us 42 verbs. We know that there are more than 42 verbs in our language. So how do we manage the rest of those in a Minspeak system? We manage them through something called icon families. If I were to select an icon, let's say the kitchen, I could come up here and say turn, because that's the highest frequency word that's programmed, so it's icon plus verb.
turn,
Or I could say turning.
turning,
But notice when I select the kitchen icon that I have all of these icons that are still lit up and have uppercase labels attached to them. This feature where these remain lit up and the rest of the keys go gray is called icon prediction. And what these icons are doing with those uppercase texts and those clear, bright backgrounds is they're cueing us that this is the next icon in the sequence to say that word. So for example, I have selected the kitchen icon once. If I come up to the hand, I see that I can say stir. So kitchen plus hand plus verb
Stir.
gives me stir. This cookie cutter icon over here for make, if I select the kitchen plus the make icon, because those are cookie cutters and we bake cookies, we can say
bake,
bake. And so an icon family is actually a family of words that are all related in some way. And so we see cook, we see measure, mix, beat, stir, chop, boil, shake, peel, bake, and pour are all words that belong in the kitchen family, with the kitchen icon being the head of the family. We also have some adjectives. We have warm and cold, we have warm and cool and cold, and then hot is just the two-hit adjectives, because when we cook something, it gets hot. So we'll talk about adjectives in a moment, but let's take a look at some phrases that we could say with the icons in an icon family. And so we can say cooking, food. So cook is going to be the kitchen icon once, and then I see that label. Uppercase label tells me it's the next key. And then I come up to my action man and see there's a lowercase label. That tells me it's going to talk.
cook,
And I think actually we were going to say cooking. So kitchen plus ing,
cooking,
cooking, food. And that again is apple plus our category noun.
food, cooking food,
Let's say pouring drinks. So kitchen plus the juice, because we can pour a liquid like a juice, plus the ing key, pouring
pouring,
drinks. And you might remember that our noun key over here is going to give us beverages, but I can say drinks by going to our verb key.
drinks, pouring drinks,
Pouring drinks. Let's do a couple more. Let's say stirring slowly. So I have my kitchen icon plus my hand, because we stir with our hand. Stirring
stirring,
slowly, and our snail moves very slowly.
slowly,
Stirring
stirring
slowly.
slowly,
All right, and let's do one more. Let's say mixing. And I'm just going to
Mixing.
use the word drinks again. Juice plus S.
drinks, mixing drinks,
The other icon family we'll look at today in this video is the shoe family. Shoe plus verb
walk,
gives us walk, walking, walks. But again, notice when I select the icon the first time, I have all of these different verbs that I can say that belong to the shoe family. I can say things like run, which is shoe plus verb.
Run.
Or jump, which is shoe plus bed plus verb.
Jump.
We can always think of that association with no more monkeys jumping on the bed, right? I can say crawl because babies crawl.
Crawl.
Or I can say step, which is shoe plus the green light because we step on the gas when the light turns green.
Step.
Right? And so if you notice, all of the verbs that we've taken a look at in this shoe family are gross motor verbs, things that we do with our legs and our feet because we wear shoes on our feet. This is also kind of an athletic shoe, and so you can also see some kind of a subfamily in this icon family, or a secondary group of words, and those are sports related. And so we have things like exercise and score and sweat. And I'm trying to think if there are any others right off the top of my head. Compete and shoot, like you shoot a basket. And so there are actually kind of two families living under the shoe. Let's go ahead and build some phrases. Let's say walking slowly. Walking is going to be shoe plus verb.
Walking.
Slowly is our snail plus our adverb.
Slowly.
We could say jumping hard. Jumping, remember, is the shoe plus the bed. So jumping, shoe, bed, ing.
Jumping.
Jumping hard. Hammer plus adjective.
Hard. Jumping hard.
Or we could say running fast. So shoe plus shoe is our run verb sequence.
Running.
Running fast.
Fast. Running fast.
Just like there are icon families for verbs, there are also icon families for adjectives. So let's take a look at a couple of those families. We're going to start with the elephants. Elephant plus adjective
Big.
gives me big, but if I select the elephant once, I see that I also have large and enormous and thick and huge and heavy and fat and gigantic. So let's try the word large. It's going to be elephant plus adjective.
Large.
So this icon family gives us a lot of different synonyms and variants of the word big. I can also say largely.
Largely.
Because remember, if there's an adjective that we can add an ly to and get an adverb, then that'll be in the system as well. So let's take a look at another one. Let's do enormously, or enormous. Let's do enormous first. Those mountains are enormous.
Enormous.
But I could select elephants plus the mountains plus adverb
Enormously.
to say enormously. Let's go ahead and say some phrases. So let's say large book. So elephant plus adjective,
Large.
and then book is just going to be book plus noun.
Book. Large book.
Let's do large book. Let's do huge job. Sometimes we get a huge job that we have to work on. The sun is actually huge.
Huge.
Job. Hammer plus noun.
Job. Huge job.
Let's go ahead and say another one. Let's say heavy furniture. Elephants. Let's find what's heavy on here. The dog is carrying a heavy newspaper. Heavy.
Heavy.
Furniture. Bed plus noun
Furniture.
gives
heavy
us heavy furniture. Let's do one more. Let's do thick clothing. So let's do elephants. The book is thick.
Thick.
And clothing is going to be our suit plus our noun key.
Clothing. Thick clothing.
Another icon family that we can take a look at would be the thumbs up for good. Thumbs up plus adjective
Good.
gives us good, but thumbs up plus adjective
Great.
gives us great. And thumbs up plus thumbs up plus our adverb key
Greatly.
gives us greatly. What are some of the other positive adjectives that we can find? We have simple,
Simple.
phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
We could also say nice and terrific and excellent and perfect and fine and fantastic. So we have lots of different positive adjectives that we can say in this thumbs up adjective family. Let's go ahead and say a couple of phrases. We could say excellent book, right? And so I'm going to find my thumbs up, and then I'm going to go to the woman who's thinking she's got an excellent idea, and then adjective.
Excellent.
Excellent book.
Book.
I just finished an excellent book. I'm kind of sad that it's over. Let's do fantastic food. So thumbs up. This rainbow almost looks a little bit like a fan, so that's how we say fantastic.
Fantastic.
And food is going to be our apple plus our noun key.
Food. Fantastic food.
Fantastic food. Let's say nice job. Nice is going to be our thumbs up plus our family. We all want to live next. We all want to be a part of a nice family, not even just live next to a nice family. Nice.
Nice.
And then the word job is going to be our noun associated with our hammer. Nice job.
Job. Nice job.
All right. Let's do one more quick adjective. If I'm going to show you thumbs up, I should probably show you thumbs down. So this icon family headed by thumbs down is going to have all of those kind of negative adjectives. So we have the word bad, clearly, which is thumbs down plus adjective.
Bad.
We have thumbs down will give us awful.
Awful.
And our adverb counterpart would be awfully.
Awfully.
Right? It's awfully. How about terrible, right? Let's do thumbs up. And where is terrible? Well, somebody's feeling terrible.
Terrible.
Or we could say rude. It's not very nice to be rude.
Rude.
Right?
Rude.
Let's do one more. Let's do dangerous. So let's do thumbs down. You have to stop if you think that something's going to be dangerous.
Dangerous.
Okay, so let's think of some, how about that was an awful book. So, thumbs down, plus
Awful.
the adjective, and then book.
Book.
Or, now football season is just getting started as we're recording this, and sometimes there are some awful games. So thumbs down, adjective,
Awful.
and then the dice gives us games.
Games. Awful games.
We might have just had some terrible food that we've eaten, right? Thumbs down plus the masks gives us terrible.
Terrible.
And then food is going to be adjective plus noun.
Food.
Or if you haven't eaten in a while, you could feel terribly hungry. So thumbs down plus the feelings key plus our adverb.
Terribly.
Feeling terribly hungry.
Hungry.
In fact, let's do
Terribly
that
hungry.
whole sentence. Let's say feeling
Feeling.
terribly
Terribly
hungry.
hungry.
Let's say walking awfully fast. Shoe plus ing.
Walking.
Thumbs down. In plus adverb.
Awfully.
Fast. Shoe plus adjective.
Fast. Walking awfully fast.
How about, let's go back to thumbs up. Let's do eating fantastic food. So eating,
Eating.
thumbs up for fantastic with our rainbow.
Fantastic.
Eating fantastic food,
Food. Eating fantastic food.
right? Or let's say we're reading an excellent book. Reading,
Reading.
excellent, thumbs up.
Excellent.
Books.
books, reading excellent books.
Okay, so we've taken a look at some of the verb icon families and adjective/adverb icon families. Go ahead and explore some more of these on your own and practice all the different fun sentences that you can make.